Hello, this is Dr. Mears. Today we are going to be learning about geometric series, finite geometric series. So this is a series where we have a starting point and then there definitely is a stopping point. We did learn about infinite series. That is another video that you can also look for. Here is the formula for the geometric series finite. S sub n, that is the sum of to the nth term, whatever term that the geometric series ends at. U sub 1 is the first term. R is the ratio, common ratio, and n is that term number again. So examples, find the sum to the given term. So we have to go from the first term all the way to the sixth term. So in order to do this, we first have to find the common ratio. We need R, because here we have U sub 1, the first term. We have the n, which is going to be 6, and we need to find our ratio. So in order to find your ratio, take that second term, 27, divided by that first term, 9, being careful of your sign, they both are positive. 27 divided by 9 is 3. Second, now we can substitute everything in. So S sub 6, because that's the one we want to look for, equals U sub 1 is 9 times 1 minus 3 raised to the 6th, and then 1 minus 3. Now, in order to do this in your calculator, what I would say is I would simplify that denominator first, equals 9 times 1 minus 3 to the 6, all over -2. You can do this all out, making sure that you put parentheses around the outside so that this all stays together. You need to tell the calculator that this is the numerator, because what it will do is the order of operations and your answer won't come out correctly. And the correct answer is 3276. So if we expanded this out and went from the first term all the way to the sixth term, and we got all the numbers in between and added them all up, the sum would be 3276. Number 2, again, finding your common ratio, but this time be careful because it is a -20 divided by 40, and we're going to get a -1/2. So substituting it in and putting it into your calculator could be a little bit tricky. Here we have U sub 1, here we have n, which is 10, and we'll start to write 6. So the sum of the first 10 terms, from the first one to the 10th term, equals, let's see, we have U sub 1, 40 times 1 minus. Now here's where I'm putting the 1/2 in, the -1/2 in parentheses. I'm putting in parentheses because I'm raising it to the 10th power. When we do that, we're saying I want this negative raised to the 10th as well as this 1/2. So it's kind of like parentheses all over the place. 1 minus, again, -1/2. Putting it into the calculator, just be careful. You are going to get 26.640625. And I'm going to press math and then enter to get this into a fraction. So it's going to be 1705 over 64. So if you press math, enter, it is going to change this decimal into that fraction right there. Okay, and the last one that we have, please don't be intimidated by the fractions. You can simply do this in the calculator. R equals 1 over 8 divided by 1 over 2. Notice I put them in parentheses, keeping the fractions together. You could do this out by hand, just dividing 1/8 by 1/2. You are going to come out with 1/4, and that is going to be your R. Then we have U sub 1, we have n, we need the sum of the first 5 terms. So you could have just kept going with the pattern and then added them all up. Absolutely fine. That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is putting it into this formula, 1/2 times 1 minus 1/4 raised to the 5th power, divided by 1 minus 1/4. Again, I'm using parentheses to be able to do it in the calculator correctly. Even parentheses around the denominator would be good. You just have to remember to always match your parentheses. If you opened it, you're going to close, If you open it, you're going to close your parentheses. So this parentheses and this parentheses is closed, and then this parentheses and that parentheses. So it could get a little complicated with your parentheses. If you just want to take it step by step, where you do this first in the calculator and then multiply it, because remember this is multiplication, that's fine. Then you want to do this step, so you're actually getting two numbers Absolutely fine. And I did change this into a fraction by pressing math enter enter, and there is your answer. Good luck. Hope this helped.